Hi everyone, Alex here, AMRC, and I've got something new today. The E-flite UMX Viper 30mm EDF. This thing looks fantastic. I'm going to show you. Open the box. Of course I have it all set up for the Maiden, but there's some really cool stuff on this. And I wanted to show you. Let's see if I can take this out with one hand. No, I needed two hands, and this is how it looks in the box. This is the fuselage, and honestly it looks fantastic for a 30mm EDF. Look, even this control horn here is painted blue, so it doesn't stand out. It has a little light here. This whole part is plastic. Intakes are plastic. These stabilizers here on the bottom, also plastic. So is this tail cone, I think you would call it. This bottom plate here where you attach the wing, and the intakes, and the nose cone. These are all plastic, and so is the canopy. Got a pretty decently looking pilot in there, even a control panel. Okay, so here's the canopy off the plane, magnet in the front, this tab in the back, and as I said, it's all plastic. That's really cool. This is what it looks inside. Has a servo in there. What I really do not like, I replaced the connector with an XT30, but I did not cut the wires. I just unsoldered the IC2 connector. But these wires are really short. You get this strap. The control rod for the steering is neatly tucked. It's out of the way, so that shouldn't be an issue. What else? Here you have the connector for the wing. There's another servo for the elevator, the fan, and let me show you the wing as well. Has an intake there. This is what connects to the fuselage. Just ailerons, these little winglets, and what's really cool, these lights. Look at that. These look fantastic. And just like on the UMX Consendo, it has this little screw thingy that secures it, so you don't need any tools. Servos are protected. So let me snap this on. Okay, and this is what it looks with the landing gear on as well. One thing I don't like, you can't put it in the box with the gear on, so you have to take it off each time if you want to use it, and I will use it. Yeah, but otherwise it looks like a cool jet. I hope it will be fun to fly on 4S. Has also these little NACA ducts in here for cooling. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let me get the battery in. So this is what my battery looks like inside. I said these wires are really short. This is a Tattoo 450 4S high voltage pack. I also have some 450s from CNHL. Those are a bit larger and the wires are shorter, so I could not fit them in and connect the battery. I don't know, I'll probably try and make an extension for those. Not ideal, but it is what it is. So let's get this connected to the radio and up in the air. And here are the lights, wingtips, this one on top. They look pretty good. They should be visible in low light. Probably not so much during day. It's a shame they have nothing on the bottom. At least one white light or something like that would have been cool, but we'll see what we can do about that. If I'm comfortable with this thing, maybe, just maybe, I might try making it a night jet. That would be cool. Maybe at least light in here, make it look like an afterburner. We'll see. But first things first, let's Maiden this. Okay. Everything moves. I'm in high rates and safe. Throttle cut off. Coast is clear. Oop. Wow, 4S and something this small. Looks pretty fast. Under half throttle now. That's not bad at all, but it's so small. Oh yeah, sounds good. High throttle, you can hear the air whooshing through that fan. 6 blades, but 4S power. Wow, amazing. It doesn't take up a lot of space to fly, which is good. I think it turns even a bit tighter than my UMX A10. Wow. Trying to look at the battery voltage, but I can't see. I don't want to take my eyes off it. Have it set to 5 minutes. That may be a bit too much, even with the high voltage battery. Okay, out of safe. Let's try for a loop. Oh, that wasn't exactly a loop. Okay, it's a bit far. Let me get it back closer. Try again. Maybe a roll first. Strange. Well, I was on full throttle, but I would expect a bit more power from this, but it's a single fan. I don't know, I feel that I just flew my UMX A10 before this, and I feel that has more power, even if it's only on 3S, but it's 2 fans, so wow. You know, I can't really pass a judgment on the first flight. So far, so good. I mean, it's not bad. I've been tempted for a long time by the larger Vipers, the 64. I think they have a 50mm also. But now this came out, I had to get it because, you know, I love UMX. Whew, that sounded full throttle. That's what I like. 14.6, I don't know what that is, but I can do math now. Divide that by 4. I don't know, it should warn me if I run out of juice. But yeah, this is €200 here in Europe. Forgot what it is in the US, probably $200. That's a lot of money for a plane this small, but it is good. And yeah, I do feel comfortable flying it. Too bad the bottom of the wings is painted. They're gray. The top is white, but if I want to night fly this, I need lights from the bottom. Maybe I'll just have them sticking out, but yeah, I'll see. It's a bit complicated with 4S. Cramped space. I'll have to look into it and see what I can do. I don't want to ruin it. I do see a low speed, and especially in turns, it does have a bit of a wing rock, and I know the Vipers do have this tendency to stall unexpectedly. I think my timer is going off. We have 5 minutes already. What's the voltage saying? 14.4. Is that good or bad? Okay, let's try landing. And I'll figure out the battery and I'll know better in the next flight. See, just has that little bit of wing rock. Slight breeze just started now. Oh, there's a car coming. I don't think it's that. I think it needs a bit of speed. You can't really slow it down too much. Okay, coast is clear. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was smooth. But I did land with a lot of speed. Let's see if I can taxi back. Yeah, it's a bit wobbly on the ground. Okay, there it is. Whew, a UMX Viper, Maiden done successfully. It's a beautiful jet. I have to give it that. It flies great. I still have to get used to it. Still a bit shaky. But man, I think I'm gonna have quite a bit of fun with this. And yeah, I was on the wrong telemetry screen. Let me show you. 14.6 volts. I like this one better because it shows that battery bar graph. And yeah, it was 5 minutes 40 almost. Yeah, so if I do go on with doing the afterburner, it would probably be permanently on thing, not throttle based, but flying in low light or even in the dark, it should be pretty fun. We'll see how that goes. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, comment, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!